Drawing from years of experience, TriMet makes tree preservation and replacement a priority during construction projects, while also looking for ways to reuse removed trees. While it is estimated construction on the Portland-Milwaukie light rail transit project will require removal of approximately 850 trees, nearly 3 times as many, approximately 3,325 trees, will be planted in their place.
Historically, TriMet has worked really hard to preserve and maintain existing trees where possible on our projects. On the Portland-Milwaukie light rail project in particular, we've taken this to the next level. And we've retained existing trees. We've moved our design around giant sequoia in Milwaukee, but then where we couldn't maintain those trees, we've gotten even better at finding a way to reuse them.
From turning leaves and twigs into mulch, to turning trunks into play furniture in local parks, and commissioning public art pieces to be placed along the line, the Portland-Milwaukie project is going to great lengths to assure removed trees are put to positive use. Students at Sabin-Schellenberg Professional Technical Center in North Clackamas County are using donated timber to learn practical trade and life skills.
And this is really just kids getting out and learning those soft skills that they have to have in order to get into the workforce and be productive people in society. And that's a huge valuable lesson, learning how to pace yourself. You know, if you go crazy making firewood, you're only going to last a half an hour, and we have class for 2.5 hours, so they have to kind of learn how to pace themselves.
Trunk and root wads donated by the project will also play an integral role in restoring salmon habitat in Happy Creek, which watershed conservationists are returning to its historical route into the Sandy River inside Oxbow Park.
When we found out there were big logs coming out of the Portland-Milwaukie light rail transit project, we were really excited because it was close, the logs are the right size, and root wads are really hard to come by to do restoration projects like this.
Members of the Confederated Tribes of Grand Ronde collected cedar bark from trees slated for removal along Nadeau Parkway. Once cured for a year, the cedar bark is used to create traditional items such as rope, hats, clothing, and baskets.
The cedar tree is really important to us, and when we go out to gather the cedar, we always pay respects to the tree for giving us the bark or whatever we're using for the tree. And that's really an important part of the whole process when we go out. We just don't start pulling the bark off or anything. We kind of have a process that we go through to kind of thank that tree and then also for the future of the tree so that we continue to have cedar for far into the future.
Trees removed by the project have also been donated as firewood for low-income households and seniors, for woodworking classes and more, replacement and reuse, and the Portland-Milwaukie Light Rail Transit Project. Please visit trimet.org/pm.